these are exquisite. Oh, it's so thoughtful of Luke and Laura to send them. I've never even met them.
They've been good friends of Robert's for years. And Luke told me they have all of your albums.
Oh, what a romantic tradition. Special champagne flutes for the bride and groom to toast the future.
If the groom shows up.
Oh, don't even think that. You know, most men find weddings very difficult.
Well, Mary, this is not your average case of prenuptial jitters.
Sounds to me as though Robert's knee-deep on a case.
This one just seems to have an especially strong hold on him.
Oh, Catherine, don't worry. He'll solve the case the way he always does. And then I'm sure you'll have his full attention.
Yeah, I'll have his attention, maybe. But, I wonder if I'll ever have his confidence in the same way that Anna and Sean do.
Oh, darling, it's because they're in the same business. It'd be just like you talking about crescendos to another musician or bravissimos.
No, Mary, no, it's more than that. You know, I know my Robert. There's something about this Jonathan Paget character that is, he's hiding something from me about him.
Catherine, why don't we put these in the hands of a professional for safekeeping?
I'll take good care of them. When it's time for the toast, they'll be sitting there right next to the wedding cake.
Thanks.
Drew is most definitely Julian's plant. I'm certain of that.
Well, it certainly answers a lot of questions.
Well, yes, of course it does. I mean, that's how come he managed to forge my handwriting, because she'd asked me for my address a couple of days ago, and I wrote it down. She asked me again today.
Well, let's not go alerting anyone. Otherwise, it might tip our hand.
Exactly.
Why not? If she's a bad guy, then you should arrest her.
First things first. First priority is getting the three of you to safety, without anyone being the wiser. Then we'll deal with the bad guys.
You know, it isn't easy to keep these secrets.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I've convened this meeting with the three of us today.
We got a timetable now?
And the clock's ticking. You rendezvous at the cabin Friday morning.
You're getting married.
Yeah, that's a perfect cover. No one's ever going to think that you're going to be out of town on that day, especially when you ask Julian to be your escort.
Robert, this is going to ruin it. I mean, I can't expect Catherine to do this.
She's gonna feel awful.
There's no other way.
But there has to be another way.
It's too late. I'm sorry, but the plan is in motion. It's a small enough sacrifice to pay, I think.
No, I think you're asking too much.
It's already going. Now, the decoy will replace Paget Friday morning. Transport's been arranged. After that, he makes his way to the cabin on his own.
When do we leave? I mean, don't I get to be a bridesmaid?
Oh, it doesn't look like it, darling.
No, and listen, you've got to keep this to yourself. You can't tell anyone. Everyone's got to be thinking about that wedding right up until the second it happens. And incidentally, I'll arrest Julian just before it begins.
When are you going to tell Catherine about it?
After I bust Julian.
Oh, no, Robert, that's too much. I mean, she's going to think that you don't trust her.
Well, look, what am I supposed to do? I mean, if you're right, and Drew is a Jerome spy, I don't know whether I want to take the chance on her letting something slip.
She's a big girl. She's not going to let that happen. She's marrying you, isn't she?
Look, she'll understand. Besides, the idea of a reunion between you and Duke will appeal to her. You know how romantic she is.
Yeah. Right, well, I just hope you're not doing anything you're going to regret.
The only thing I regret right at this moment is that I'm not going to see you two for quite a while. I can't have you back in Port Charles until I've put the mob permanently out of business.
Squish the face.
Isn't this great?
Oh, wow. Wait. Where are the arrowheads?
Oh,
Well, Rowdy and I kind of got sidetracked and spent all our time looking for the other pieces.
Robin says Rowdy's very excited about the wedding.
No, well, they're going to be the hottest looking couple there. Are you kidding?
Drew, I was going to ask you, you know, on the day of the wedding, do you think that we should change before we get in the limo, or should we wait till we get here?
Oh, I think we should change here. Less chance for wrinkles or spills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have the bouquets delivered here. I'll take
Who's got a hug for a ticked-off cop?
I do.
Come here.
You're back from Washington? I didn't think you were going to make it before tonight.
Yeah, well, I couldn't stay away from me 3 favorite women indefinitely, huh?
So what's going on?
Well, no big deal. I've been busted off the extradition case.
You're not taking Paget to Brazil?
They feel I'm too emotionally involved to be around the prisoner. Maybe they're on the money. Maybe they're right this time. I mean, if I was them, I wouldn't want me around him either. You know?
Do you know who's going to handle this?
No, but if they screw it up, there'll be hell to pay.
Oh, goodness, look at the time. I have another appointment.
In front?
Catherine.
Oh, I'm
If you
sorry.
don't mind.
Oh, sure. Well, look, I'll walk to the door. Just leave here. Hold on.
Thank you.
Robin, come along, darling. I have that one cookie I want you to take with you. Low calorie. Well, maybe
Low calorie
2 cookies.
Think she bought it?
Lock, stock, and barrel.
So far, so good. What? Hey.